I figured it out. Let's talk about the economics of this war. The economics is this. America wants control of the strait. Iran wants to control it and has had it under control. But what Iran is trying to do is strong arm it. Iran is trying to run the strait like the mafia. They're trying to set up toll booths, make people pay millions and millions of dollars to transport their oil. By Iran having control of 20% of the oil that flows globally, they are in a position to control the whole economic atmosphere, the whole economic landscape globally. America don't want that. America want Israel to control it, because if Israel controls it, America controls Israel, and Israel controls America. They're both tied together. They're allies. So if Israel controls that strait, then America can impose force over there. America basically wants to be able to control all oil, that 20% of oil that's going to flow through there. That's a large chunk of oil. That's a large chunk of money. That's a large chunk of everything, because you know what America gonna do when they get it. If America was to get that straight, they're gonna do taxes. Whereas Iran is, they're gonna do what they're doing right now, trying to set up toll booths. America is going to do it a different way. Theirs is taxes, like how we do over here. You got to pay taxes on what come through there. So America, this is a major move, because if Iran takes control of that strait the way they want to, that's going to affect the global economy. All countries are going to be affected by that. China, Russia, everybody is going to be affected by that if they strong arm it. And the longer that this goes on, it's a higher chance, a higher probability that other countries get involved. And when other countries get involved, the level of aggression gets increased. And when the level of escalation and aggression gets increased, it's going to be more and more dangerous for everybody. This is deep. This is about money. So while everybody is out here complaining about the economy, the everyday economy, if we don't go over there and get control of that strait, there ain't going to be no economy. That's the bigger picture of it all. If we don't go over there and get some kind of control of that strait and stop Iran from doing what they doing with that strait, it ain't going to be no economy. The whole world going to be messed up globally, and that could possibly lead to World War III. Everybody fighting against each other. And see, the other countries don't want to get involved and fight right now because it ain't their war. But they not going to sit back and let Iran and the U.S. and Israel fuck up their money and fuck up their economies. They'll get involved. They're not going to let them fuck up. The other countries is looking at it like we going to stay out of this and hope y'all solve it. But if y'all don't solve this and it start affecting our countries, then we going to have to get involved. And you see them doing that kind of right now, but they're doing it slyly and they're doing it on a lower level. They're not trying to escalate it. They're coming together. They got the 40 countries coming together and talking to Iran and trying to make a deal with Iran, because Iran cannot strong arm and run that damn strait like they the mafia. Because if they do that, they're going to destroy countries' economies. And they want to become a global power like America. And that's their tactic. That's a really good tactic. That's a great tactic to use. But America can't let that happen. That's why America's doing what we're doing. Because if we let them have that strait and run that strait the way they want to, we're going to lose power on a global level. This is about power. And without that power, there is no money. Without that power, we can't control and have the money that we've always had, because then they'll start using other currencies. This shit is deep, man. This is some deep shit that the average person don't know or think about. But I've thought about this. This is about real money. This is about global control. Because without that global control, your nation control is going to be fucked up. The economy in the nation going to be messed up if people don't buy oil with the American dollar, the petrodollar. If they buying oil with other people's currencies, that devalues our currency, and our currency already devalued. And that's why you got all this damn inflation out here. It's a deep game. I'll go into it more. I'll put y'all up on game. I'll be back.